Hello, guys. So Tiger, you posted this question, and I'm gonna say no. Paintball should not be in the Olympics. Um, for one, paintball might work as a WWE style drama game or drama sport. I don't know what you want to call it, but wow. For the most part, there's cheaters. It'd be really funny to see the top pro team get picked for, or some of the top pro players get picked for from the MPPL, get picked for the American team, and London 20, or I think let's say it's a Toronto 2016. I don't even know where the next Olympics is. I really don't care at this point. But Toronto 2016, the entire American team is disqualified and banned from ever returning to the Olympics in any sport for rampant cheating. And so is the Canadian team, the German team, the British team, so on and so on and so on, the Czech team. I, I don't see much good coming out unless paintball has zero tolerance for cheating. Zero. Zero. Like, they have to have as much tolerance for cheating as Tiger does for alcohol. Alright. So, no cheating. Cheating is a huge problem in this sport. So, yeah. The next issue is they're gonna have to address the gun situation. Because pretty much what you're gonna end up is the American teams showing up with, say it's seven man teams, 5 on the field, 2 alternates, and they show up with each of them with a primary and a spare marker, spare hot, 2 complete sets of gear. That's $2,000 a guy. I'm ballparking it, but you can easily break that $2,000 with 2 guns, 2 hoppers, 2 air tanks. That's not what this is about. So $14,000 in guns, just their guns. Not talking goggles, not talking vests, not talking jerseys, not talking padding. Just the gun, hopper, and air tank. And some team from Azerbaijan shows up with an old, I don't really want to say this, but Walmart flat pack Dynasty paint, like one of those really crappy Dynasty branded paint guns that came out for a while, and it's just going to be a complete slaughter. So unless there is a standard that is globally reachable, or the IOA, the International Olympic Paintball Association, IOPA, copyright as of July 16th, 2012, Monday. Yeah, if someone uses my idea, I am suing their ass, or worse. But, unless whatever this association is provides the guns for each game, then you have the, well, the American team's guns weren't damaged, or they were better, or they had better polished barrels, or blah blah blah. So, I mean, really the ROF issue has got to be taken into account. Yeah. Ammo, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Considering the only sport I think where a competitor's allowed to carry near as much ammo is biathlon. Like winter biathlon, I think they carry 50 rounds. I think it's 50. Yeah, I think I'm thinking 50 rounds. Whereas, how is it a sport when you get, hold on, 7 times 7 pods, 140 rounds, plus, let's say you're crazy and take a Pinocchio. Like, how many rounds is that? Someone will know. So yeah, unless there's an ROF cap and an ammo cap, It's not gonna happen. It'd be amazing if we cleaned up the cheaters, we cleaned up the sport to the point where it could be presented in a format where you could go to the Olympics. That'd be awesome. But then again, a lot of these guys who want to go to the Olympics in paintball have a lot better chance doing it, picking up an air rifle, learning to shoot that, and competing for a shot on the 10mm rifle team, because that's going to be for a lot of the guys who play paintball, that's going to be a much more reachable sport. You can be a competitive marksman and be fat. So for a lot of guys who want to go to the Olympics in paintball, you're not going to make it, because you're not going to give up your Big Macs and KFC. So, and while there are some formats or sports that might be similar, dueling pistols was a Olympic sport. For a lot of the people that run the Olympics, they don't even want rifle matches at all. If they could get rid of shooting sports, they'd be gone. The majority of Olympic sports are under the IOA banner. Shooting sports are all under the International Shooting Sports Federation, and they're almost like second class. So I doubt you'd get anything resembling mock combat, even as far off as speedball is. You'll never get that into the group, past the groups who want a disarmed societal image. You look at most of the newscasts, and most of the shooting events don't make the cut. So, well, let's get paintball in the Olympics, and we'll get more airtime, and we'll get more fame, and we'll get more fortunes, and more people will play. Also, every city pretty much has a running track, a football stadium, football facilities, baseball facilities, soccer, and golf. And in a lot of cases, the city itself runs these facilities. My city runs several tennis facilities. It runs a hockey facility. I don't see a time where cities are going to go out and basically build a paintball field that's the city of Oshawa, or the city of Detroit, or the city of Chicago paintball field. I just don't see it happening. And unless that happens, how are you going to get paintball into the Olympics when it's not mainstream? When it takes place off in the woods in the middle of nowhere, or in a little tiny warehouse in the middle of the industrial district. I don't know, I'm ranting, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it doing any good. And yeah, paintball's dying. It's just getting to the point where a lot of people are seeing it. Can it be saved? I don't know, but I'd like to hear Tiger's opinion, so yes, please do the video on saving paintball and making it a legitimate sport. Or I'm gonna make the Ultimate Paintball League. Anyways, take care, Tiger.